Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. I am Taco Minaj, and today we've got some new things to try out. I am really excited about it. Starting out, I have a microphone that I bought on Amazon just because I've been wanting to figure out how to give everybody better audio quality, especially from me talking. Anytime that you guys hear any of the music in the background, it's music that I've added, but I've turned it down to being only at 5% of the volume for the audio, and sometimes that still gets in the way of you guys being able to hear what I'm saying through my videos. So I'm hoping that with this microphone that I just bought, that it will be a lot better. So we're going to test that out today. We are also going to be testing out some fun new makeup products that I have recently bought. I have the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Foundation. I have the One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in the shade Ultra Pink. I have the Turn Up the Base Foundation Powder in the shade Stage White. My One Size order came with a mini size version of the mascara that I will be trying out today. I have the ColourPop Dewy Liquid Highlighter that I will be trying out. I saw this when I was shopping at Ulta. I went in to get some new eyelashes and I saw this and I was like, I really like this, so I'm really hoping that it works. But I am afraid that it's going to be a little too oily and separate some of the foundation, so we will see. I have the Morphe Mixed Signals little eye duos. One side is a crayon and the other side is kind of like a chrome flaky thing. So today we're going to be trying the silver one of that one. I bought some of the Beauty Creations single pressed eyeshadows, the holographic ones. I have the shade Oh Hey. I have the shade Keep on Shining. I have the shade Lucky and the shade Alien Suit. And what I like about this is that it's magnetic and they all, for the most part, stick together. And I'm not sure if I've used this product on the channel. I know that I have used this when doing makeup on the go. This is the Sephora Contour Stick in the shade Light to Medium. So I think that's all the new products that I have for you guys today. So I'm going to moisturize my face, put on some primer, and then we're going to get into today's makeup look. So you know what, I'm not going to struggle with that. I'm just going to pour it on the back of my hand. But looking at it, this is definitely a matte foundation. It is very much full coverage. And so far I really like it, aside from it, like, you know, not coming out of the pump correctly, which I'm assuming is just an issue with the pump and not like the foundation or the brand or anything. But yeah, let me highlight my face and then we're gonna get to contouring. All right, so moving on to contouring, I am going to just glide this contour stick in the places where I want it. But I really like how smooth it is and how big the stick is, because I feel like I'm able to get like the bigger areas in which I want it a lot easier. I do prefer like using a contour stick only because I feel like I have a little bit more I'm able to control it a little bit better and put the contouring where I want it. Alright, so for the ColourPop highlighters, I'm going to be mixing them in with my absolute favorite liquid blush, which is from Juvia's Place. So I'm going to see how these play well together. Alright, so now I'm just taking a brush in the back of my hand, mixing the products in. I did 2 little things of both the blush and the highlighters, both colors. Then we're going to see how well that lays. Alright, I'm going to quickly draw on my eyebrows and then I will be testing out that setting powder. Alright, so now I'm just going to be using the Ultimate setting powder from One Size in the shade Ultra Pink, and we're going to be using that on a little fluffy brush to test out the powder. So how does everybody feel about this powder that I just tried? Do we like it? I'm not sure if I like it, only because normally the powder that I use is a mixture of a whole bunch of different colors. Mostly like a fair color, a neutral color, and some pink. So I've never really set my face like this with only using one, especially a pink setting powder. So I'm not sure if I like it just quite yet. I'm afraid that there's a little bit of like orangeness in a sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. But I'm gonna move on. So for my highlight, I'm going to be mixing some of the Stage White with this Superstay in the shade 002, or I'm sorry, 102, to highlight under my face. And then I will be using just this alone to powder foundation over the rest of my face. Now I'm just going to take some of that Stage White and highlight my brow bone and just a little bit on my inner lid. Alright, I'm just going to contour and blush really quick, and then I will be right back to try out the eye product. Alright, so using this Morphe Mix Signals little eye duo, we are going to create a black smoky eye, and then we're going to put some of this silver flakes on top of the lid. So I'm just going to take the eye crayon side of the pencil, and then I'm just going to create an eye shape that I want. Alright, now I'm just going to take some black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to gently smoke out what I laid down with the eye crayon. I cannot forget to put down some loose setting powder just to make sure that the black doesn't get anywhere and ruin what I've just done. So always remember your extra loose powder just to catch any fallout. Now I'm going to take the chrome side and place it on my lid to kind of cut a crease with this glitter. I don't know if you guys can see on camera, but it looks to me in person that those glitter flakes that are really just sitting in the folds of my eye because I have hooded eyes, it looks like it's taking off some of the eyeshadow product that I just laid down. So that's not a good sign. But what I'm going to do is do the exact same thing that I just did to this side to the other one, and then I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm just going to take this Oh Hey color on a flat little eyeshadow brush like I normally do for these like duochrome shimmer highlighters, and I'm going to place that on the inner corner of my eyelid. I want to know if you guys can see that pop, because in person, this pop is really popping, I tell you what. I'm going to take a little bit more of that on the brow bone, just because I want that to shine just as bright. Look at that. Look at that. So on the back of my hand, I'm going to take both of those liquid highlighters once again, just to mix them up really quick. And I am going to see how they lay on top of my makeup, and fingers crossed they don't lift up anything. So let's find out. And I'm just taking like a small little dab at a time just because I am a little nervous about this product. Alright, so initially I'm not seeing this take off any of the product that I've laid down. That might be because of how much makeup I am wearing and the full coverage of it all, but so far I really do like this product. I'm just going to finish highlighting and do some lips, and I'll be right back to try out that mascara. Alright, and lastly, I am just going to coat my eyes with this travel size mascara. Now that my mascara is done, I am going to hop on a lash, get into some drag, and then I will be back with my final thoughts on all the new makeup that I tried today. Alright, and this is the full and completed look. What do you all think? Please let me know in the comments below. Alright, so to quickly go over all of the makeup that I have tried out today, starting with the One Size foundation. I do like it. I really enjoy the coverage and the color. I feel like it matches me very well. The only issue that I have that you guys saw was that the pump wasn't working the way that I wanted it to. And the only thing that I will say, obviously this is a matte coverage foundation. I think next time I will probably try to use a little bit more of like a hydrating primer instead of such a gripping one, just because I feel like it could have laid down a little bit better, and it is definitely a matte foundation. I did enjoy the powder, and I will definitely be using this for my powder mixture that I like to do. I absolutely love the Stage White powder that I used today. I think this is a fantastic product. It definitely has the impact that I wanted it to give, so I'm very happy with this. The mascara, I think, did a good job doing, what mascaras do, but I personally just did not like the how small it is and how small the applicator was. That was a little bit hard to work with. So I'm pretty sure I'd probably like the regular full-size version of this. This way I wouldn't have to be struggling and getting up in my eye as much as I did with the travel size. The Sephora contour stick, I think, blended out like a dream, which is why I wanted to buy more of these and use this in my everyday. I feel like it is a very nice shade. I really do enjoy this product, so this is definitely a hit for me. The dewy highlighters that I used, I really like. I feel like it blended into the liquid blush very well, and I feel like it sat on top of all my makeup very well. I was a little nervous that it would separate the makeup underneath, but it actually did not do that, so I'm very surprised, and I am very happy with this formula. For the Morphe Mixed Signals little eye duo, I absolutely do not like the eye crayon part of it. As you guys saw, it was really tugging at my eyelid, and I feel like it wasn't as creamy as I would like it to be. The flakes I do really like. I do want to give that a second chance, but put on just regular eyeshadow instead of this little crayon thing. So I really like this. I feel like it did a really good job for what it is. And I think next time I try it, I will just be using regular eyeshadow. The Beauty Creations, I know I only tried one shade and I only put it in a really small spot on my eye, but I did absolutely love how easy that was to apply and how much impact it made. But anyway, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I am Taco Minaj, and I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. I know that I am very slowly starting to get more and more subscribers, so I definitely wanted to say thank you to everybody who has been checking me out and who has been subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to do weekly videos, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm trying to come up with some fun ideas. So as always, if you guys want to see something from me, please let me know in the comments below. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye!